Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. This video is really for MGD Omega because he's the one that uh, donated $60 and purchased a 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate for me, and I'm very grateful that you did that. I really appreciate that. He purchased for me $60 worth of uh, 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate, and this is how I was able to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for you guys, Stalker 2, Indiana Jones, and of course Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But he really wanted me to do like a proper review of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So what I'm going to do here on this video, I'm going to do my best to give my honest perspective on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is the Xbox Series X version. Why am I playing it on the Xbox? Sure, I have a gaming laptop. I can play it on a gaming laptop if I wanted to. And I do. When I'm in VR, sure. When I'm using the ultra widescreen monitor, yeah, sure. But for this video, we're doing it on the Xbox Series X. All right, one of the major changes that I have noticed and other uh, flight sim enthusiasts have noticed is uh, the graphics. That's one of the first things you notice, that the lighting is better, the textures are more redefined and detailed. Um, but the lighting, it's really where you are going to say, well, this lighting here, it's really good. The way lighting works in this version of 2024 Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's really done well. And then you have more detailed terrain. Like, I've noticed that when I was flying around downtown LA, I noticed how detailed the buildings are, how detailed reflections are on the building. So I've noticed those small changes. They're not drastic changes, but nonetheless, they're changes. There's a difference. I also noticed um, that even at night, when you're flying at night, the lighting, it's more redefined. So the lighting is the one thing that you will notice in this game as one of the major improvements. The textures are being a little bit upgraded, not too much, but I do notice that the textures are more uh, high res, much higher resolution. But again, this all depends on your internet connected to the server. Where are you playing it? Are you playing it on a Series X or PC? What type of PC rig are you using? How much VRAM, right? So the mileage will vary depending on, obviously, where you're playing it on, right? And all those factors that I just have named. And that's, server, connected to the server, uh, graphics, what type of GPU, VRAM, etc., etc. Um, but the biggest change that I have noticed that separates uh, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 from 2020 is the ability to exit out of your plane and check your plane, check the wings. You can check the flaps. Uh, this idea of you being able to walk around to check everything, including your tires, like I said, your flaps, the rudder, elevator. See, you can move it up and down. Same thing here with your rudder. So that's pretty cool. So that's the first thing right away that I have noticed. The fact that you can walk around. Technically, you can walk around the entire planet. I don't know how long it would take you, but technically you could. So this idea that you can walk out, you can land anywhere you want to land, or you can just walk out and walk around and enjoy the scenery. It's what separates the 2024 version from 2020. You can open the doors, go inside, and even inside you notice just how detailed everything is. If you look at this detail, man. This is remarkable. This is some kind of a research. This is one of those planes that it's doing some sort of a research. Not sure what kind of research, but anyway, it's some sort of a research. I forgot the name of it. So you notice right away how detailed the interior and the exterior is on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And again, this also depends on what type of plane are you using, right? If it's a Sobo's default, then yeah, you will notice the detail. So it all depends. Are those planes being upgraded? Not all of the planes are being upgraded to the latest version of 2024. Another thing you noticed is that you have tablet on every plane, on every plane, helicopter, what have you. You have this tablet, and tablet it's available on every single plane and helicopter. So that's pretty awesome that you have that. You know, you didn't have this in 2020. And that's what I'm doing in this video. I'm trying to like go through some of these differences. I know this might be boring to some of you, and again, I am not making this video for everyone. I'm making this video for MGD Omega. It's really for him. So, you know, I understand this is not going to be everyone's favorite video, you know. But that's okay. It's intended for one individual. Like I said, I'm amazed as to how much features this game has. It's not just a free flight, you know. It's also, if we go to the main menu, right? Let's go to the main menu. It's not just the free flight. That's what I'm at right now. but it's also the ability to do a career mode, create your own character and do a career mode. And career mode is something that I really enjoy, and I think a lot of you will enjoy career mode, because the way the career mode is done, it's done in a way where you can spend hours and hours and days and weeks just, you know, uh, getting different licenses and uh, moving up in your career and buying new planes, helicopters, and career is a really good way for you to have better understanding on what it takes to be a pilot, to have better understanding of on avionics and what the process is. Yes, it's done in a way where it's, you know, uh, it's kind of like in a um, arcade type way. It's done like in the an arcadish type way. But through the arcade type way, you're also learning the basics of what it takes to be a pilot, right? You're learning the basics of um, what all the instruments means, right? Uh, the call signs on the ATC and things like that. You're learning the basics, you know. You're starting from the very basics, and then you slowly moving up. And it's done in a way that it takes a lot of patience, right? So when you do a career mode, you can, like I said, you can spend days and days, weeks and weeks, months. And I think when you go through the career, you will have a better understanding on how to fly a helicopter, how to fly an airplane, how to fly a single prop engine versus twin engine versus a Skyhawk, Cessna plane versus a commercial jetliner, right? 737 Max or 787 or 777 or the big one, 747 Boeing. And you learn what it takes to climb up to those different levels for you to get to the level of a commercial professional pilot. So it's pretty good for kids to learn, right? If you're a parent and your kid has interest in planes and flying, I can think of a better gift than MSFS Flight Simulator 2024. All you gotta do is buy a Game Pass Ultimate, buy them an Xbox Series X, plug it in front of a TV. You can purchase them a flight controller. You can, dude. There's so many flight controllers out there you can buy. It doesn't have to be super expensive. It could be a Thrustmaster. You can go with the cheapest Thrustmaster. That's more than enough for a kid to learn the basics, until they move up to a more advanced, level. So the career, it's something that I really enjoy. I've been playing it, and I think, to me, this is really where MSFS Flight Simulator 2024 shines. So one of the biggest differences between 2020 and 2024 is just how more complete. This is like a full, complete MSFS Flight Simulator. This is like the flight simulator that we all wanted. It's a full, complete version of everything that you would want, from the career mode to free flight to let's go back to the main menu, to world photographer, to the activities, to challenges, and of course the free flight to choose where you want to fly. And then on top of that, the ability to be able to walk out, park plane. I mean, when I say park the plane, I mean where it's available for you to park it. Hopefully on a runway. That's where you want it. To be able to exit your plane, walk around, or if you're flying one of those seaplanes, right, where you can, like one of those Cessna seaplanes, where you can land on a lake or a river. Like if you go to British Columbia, right, you want to land somewhere in British Columbia, next to a lake or river, or Alberta, it doesn't matter, and you get to walk out, check out the forest, check out the scenery. I heard they will allow you to set up a tent where you can camp and have a campfire, where you can have a campfire and other people can join you. Check this out. Other people can join you through multiplayer. You can invite them into a party chat, through Xbox party chat, or through Discord. See, that's the beauty about this, is you can either have Xbox party chat or Discord, and you guys can join together and sit around the campfire and have a conversations. You can exit out of the plane and you can sit around and have conversations and talk about, oh, look at this location. This is where I used to camp in real life, because you remember, these are all real locations. So when you're flying to these locations, just remember, these are all real locations. This is not like some bogus, fake, phony places, right? If you wanted to go here to Dillon, or if you want to, fly your airplane here next to this lake and just walk around and set up a camp, you can do that. And you can invite your friends to do the same. Or if you want to maybe fly a helicopter and land here somewhere and set up a camp, you can do that. And these are all real locations, right? This is in Colorado, I believe, Colorado. Or same thing here in British Columbia, right? If you want to go to this giant lake, if you have a seaplane, you can park a seaplane here, and you can just go ahead and you can walk out and set up a little campfire over here, right? Set up a little campfire, and you can go ahead and have your friends join you in multiplayer for, a campfire conversation. Make yourself some cup of tea or some coffee and have a little conversation, right? So when you look at these features and possibilities, this is where you say, my goodness, this is a full, complete version of what the vision of Microsoft Flight Simulator is. 2020 was just the beginning. Was just the beginning. A very successful beginning of this reboot of famous Microsoft Flight Simulator franchise. And now the true vision of what they want to achieve, it's being fulfilled here by Asobo and Microsoft. And keep in mind, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, even though it had a, not such a great launch on November 19th, right? It wasn't a smooth launch on November 19th. But keep in mind, that's to be expected, because Flight Simulator 2024 with Asobo, it's always in development. Okay? Even this review that I'm doing, keep in mind, it's always in development. Like a year from now, I might be making another video saying, which most likely I will, wow, look at the difference between the video that I made today versus next year, right? Let's say next year, November, and I'll say, wow, look how much they have changed throughout the summer, throughout the fall, now into the winter. Here we are, November, almost winter's around the corner, December. And look how much they have changed, right? And so Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's always in development. You know, so this is why it's difficult to review something that it's always in development. So that's why I'm doing this video more of a perspective. I want to give you the perspective from someone who spent a lot of time, and God knows I have spent a lot of time on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I mean, there's so many videos and live streams. It's all documented. You guys can go back to 2020 and you'll see just how many videos and live streams I have done regarding Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So 2024 Flight Simulator from Microsoft and Asobo, it's always in development, and I think that's what makes it so unique. But the vision is to be a full, complete package. I think the idea, and I think the goal of Asobo is to make this the most ultimate Microsoft Flight Simulator complete package that there is. Meaning that they wanna make this the most complete package. So if you're someone who is enthusiastic about flying or becoming a pilot, this is a perfect game to do it. Like that's why I said, for Christmas, for your kids, I can't think of a better game than this one. And it's very affordable. All you need is the Game Pass Ultimate for $20. You can use a controller, that's fine. I've been using a controller, but you can also buy them one of those affordable, cheap, you know, Thrustmaster joysticks with a thruster, you know, with a thruster, meaning the throttle. So that's the good way for you to start. Actually, I think I have one. I think I do have one right over here. Do I? Let me see. Well, why don't I show you what I have? Maybe you can get this. I purchased this for like $119. I'm sure you can find it cheaper for like $90. But here, let me show you. So this thing right here, I'll bring it closer to the camera. So this is basically a Turtle Beach Velocity 1 joystick. What I like about this one is it has so many buttons for you to assign for your cockpit on your airplane, and I think this is perfect for you to purchase for your kids, for them to start learning how to fly. You can assign so many different buttons here. Like I said, there's a throttle, there's a thruster here, thruster, throttle, and then here you have the I think, hold on. I'm trying to memorize what's what. But anyway, I can't remember the top of my head, but you know, you don't have to buy this. You know, there's many different options, but I think this would be perfect because there's so many different buttons you can use here to assign your needs. Like if you want to like press a parking brake, close the gear, turn on ATC, use this as a flap, right? To use this as a thruster and use this as a flap to move the flaps up and down. So you got variety of different options on this controller, and let me give you a closer look here. So I think this would be a perfect, you know, way for you to start, in my opinion, because that's what I have been using. So career mode, it's excellent way for you to start, to learn, and to move up, and also they're teaching you, like when you're doing a career mode, you're learning, right? You're learning on how to fly, how to maneuver, how to use the flaps, when to turn the flaps down, when to turn them up, you know. So there's a lot here that I think you guys can use to learn the basics. In Flight Simulator 2020, you didn't have that. In Flight Simulator 2020, you kind of have to, you know, go through a manual and learn it yourself, right? Here, you actually have a learning tool that can help you learn how to operate these different types of airplanes. So let's go for a free flight. Let's go to British Columbia somewhere. We can go to we can go over here. We can go right here, set as departure, and then from there we can go to let's see. We can go to Prince George. Go right here. So the major key differences obviously is the sure, the graphics. You'll notice the graphics being different. You'll notice obviously the ability for you to step out of the plane, to walk around, the ability to land where you want to land and step out of the plane and walk around. Let's see what else. Integrated tablet on every plane, helicopter, air balloon, what have you. What else? The career mode. The career mode so advanced. There's so much here, you know. But let's talk about like what's it like to fly, like looking at the scenery when you're flying. Well, let me just show you. Let me step out. Let me just step out really quick and let me just show you. Here, you can even see myself. Let me just show you how detailed the scenery is. Look at the shadows. Look at the textures on the pavement. This is certainly a huge improvement than what we had previously, right? Not to mention there's a free camera that you can use for you to explore freely. But look how detailed these assets are. What do I mean by assets? Assets meaning these trees, vegetation, those houses over there, um, the lighting. Like the lighting, it's truly remarkable, especially when you are um, when you turn on HDR in Dolby Vision, right? When you turn on Dolby Vision or HDR, you do notice just how much the lighting has improved in this game. I mean, look at this. This is like we're playing Skyrim or something. Look at that detail. I don't remember this kind of detail on 2020. Uh, I don't remember you being able to step out of the plane and you know check out the vegetation and scenery. So I think this is very unique. And pretty soon you'll be able to set up a campfire here, right? Have a little campfire before you take off, right? Before you fly out. To me, just this alone makes the Flight Simulator 2024 a remarkable experience. But just keep in mind, this is just the beginning. These graphics will change as they figure out the way how to advance those servers, how to advance the graphics. All of this will change, and it will get better and better, you know. This is just the beginning, guys. You know, just the beginning. And right away, you will notice, the difference. It's hard for me now to go back to 2020 because I can't exit the plane, you know. And there's no career mode like there is on 2024. So, like I said, this is pretty remarkable. And you can even see your character. You can see yourself. And don't forget, you can put on VR. You know, and then there's VR, right? You can put on the VR headset, and you could walk around with a. That's another thing, and I think this is the reason why finally Microsoft. I heard a rumor, and it's a pretty good rumor, that, and again, take it with a grain of salt, all right, but it's a pretty good rumor that Microsoft is thinking about doing uh, virtual reality. They realize the importance of virtual reality. So, and that's good. That's good because this game will most certainly benefit greatly in VR. just like I said, think about it. You put on a VR headset, right? And you're walking around with your friends and you're talking to each other in a party chat, right? And you're having conversations and you're like, okay, where should we go, John? Where should we go, Steve? Hey, Mike, where are we going, Mike? Hey, Brian, where are we going, Brian? Should we go to that lake you were talking about where you used to fish with your father when you were a little kid? Okay, well, let's go to that lake, right? And all of you just hop on a plane and you fly while you're wearing a VR headset. So, do you see like endless possibility that Mike's Flight Simulator 2024 has? And this is why this video is so long, because there's so much I want to talk about here that I can't talk about it in just 10-minute video. And here we go yet again. Look at the lighting. Look how redefined the lighting is in this game. And keep in mind, this is all on Xbox Series X. This is all on Xbox Series X. Like I said, I'm very impressed with how well Xbox Series X is handling this game, Stalker 2, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So, very impressive. All right, so let's open the door. And let's get in there. And I love the fact that they give you a tablet. So you can look at the tablet, you can check it out. I love that. Pretty cool. All right, let's turn on the lights. I want to make sure that all the lights are turned on. Get the floodlights turned on. I want to make sure, because this is some sort of a study plane, some research study plane. Okay, let's see. Turn on these lights here too, because pretty soon it will be dark. And I want to make sure that our passenger floodlights are turned on. I want to make sure everything's turned on. Same thing here. All the lights are on. Looks good. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take off. All right. Just want to make sure everything's where it needs to be. Let's slowly accelerate. Let's take off. So this is British Columbia. Canada. And off we go. Slowly. Taking it off the ground. Flaps up. Gears up. Beautiful. Look at that lighting, huh? That's the first thing that I have noticed is the lighting in this game. It's very well done, man. So we want to make sure that we climb up some altitude over here. There we go. Right there. Okay. I want to climb up a little bit more of an altitude. We're at 3,000 feet right now. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Nice. Look at that. How beautiful is that, huh? And we have our lights turned on. So this is some sort of a research type plane. Terraventia research. I don't know what it is. It's my first time hearing this Terraventia research. Maybe it's terrain research, like researching terrain. I don't know. Collecting data on a terrain. That could be it. I don't know. If you guys know, please do let me know. Okay, we need to turn around. We're going off course. So anyway, getting back to virtual reality, like Microsoft is thinking about doing a Xbox VR headset, their own Xbox VR headset. And I think this would be a game changer for Xbox, especially for this game I'm referring to. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I think this would be a huge benefit for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 to play this in VR. Another benefit would be, of course, for Forza Horizon to play in VR, for Forza Motorsport, Halo, Gears, I mean, Skyrim, you know. Fallout, because of Bethesda, Fallout, Starfield, Indiana Jones, right? The list goes on and on and on. Stalker 2, right? Uh, so I can most certainly I could see a huge benefit that Microsoft would benefit from a virtual reality headset. You know. Now this is just a rumor. I don't know if this is 100%. It's just a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, getting back to the flight simulator. Another difference that you notice is the detail on the terrain. As you get closer to a terrain, you do notice that how terrain is more organized, better detailed, has more detail on vegetation, and it just looks better. It looks better. So, in a way, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it's better in everything that 2020 did. And again, nothing against Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's still a great flight simulator. But I think the idea that Asobo has, it's to ultimately, at some point in time, ultimately they would like everyone to transition to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I think that's the idea, to transition everybody from 2020 to 2024. And I think that's their goal, that's their idea. And I can only imagine, in the next few years, what they're going to add here on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is just the beginning. I can only imagine just how amazing this is going to be. Once they implement an additional features like a campfire, multiplayer with your friends, and land wherever you want to land and exit out. Oh, well, we can do this right now. I mean, if I can find a place to land, right? If I could find a flat terrain somewhere, I could do this. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can find. I just want to see if it's safe to land anywhere here. I don't know. Is there a safe place? I don't think so. Maybe over here. Hold on. Because essentially that's what you can do. You can land where you can land here, anywhere, if you can land. And you can travel here and set up a campfire, right? But I don't know if I'm not so sure. If I can land anywhere here, to be honest. I'm looking around, trying to find a place, but I need a flat surface. Maybe over there. Hold on. Here we go. Right over there in the distance, maybe. We'll see. I think I could try and land over there. Okay? I will try. I will try. To land over there. I think this is a terrible idea, but I just want to show you the beauty about this sim is you can land wherever you want to land and have fun exploring. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Not bad. Could have been worse. So this is the beauty. You can also have a pilot assistance to help you turn off your engine. Look, check this out. If you have a pilot assistance. But I don't have a pilot assistance here, so I can't do it. But if you do, like, if you have a pilot with you, if you select to have a co-pilot with you, oh yeah, that's another thing. If you select to have a co-pilot with you, then your co-pilot can turn off the engine for you. Your co-pilot can also do an autopilot while you're just chilling out and relaxing. You can do that as well. These are all amazing features that are currently available. I think it's one of the reasons why IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. It's because of all those features that are currently available at this stage of this build of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So how cool is this, right? You and your friends, like I said, you and your friends want to explore. You want to go somewhere here where you have never been here before, and you guys want to set up a base camp, set up a campfire here, and then you guys can talk to each other on a party chat, Discord. I mean, how cool is that, man? You know, so just imagine, how cool is this? You can come up here and walk around the forest. Maybe you'll find some Sasquatches, you know. And I know some of you are probably thinking, but what if you get lost? And I'm glad you're asking that. I'm glad that you're asking that. I'm glad that you're asking that. Do you know why? Because there is a button you can press that will bring you directly to your plane. So even if you are wandering around far, far away from your plane, don't worry. There is a button you can press that will get you there right away back to your plane. It's like a Star Trek, you know. You know when the Star Trek, you know, when they press that button right here, and they get transported to the ship right away. So it's kind of like that. And so you and your friends can go and explore, and you and your girlfriend can go and explore. You and your partner can go and explore. You can set up a campfire. You can sit here and enjoy yourself. And how cool is that? Especially with VR. And let's assume for a minute that Xbox is thinking about making a Xbox VR, which I think they will, which I honestly believe that they will. And why wouldn't they? It will only benefit them. Imagine playing this with your friends with a VR headset, talking to each other on a party chat, Discord chat. How cool is that, man? Set up a tent over here, a campfire. So, you see what I'm saying? And the reason this video it's 2 hours, and the reason I am making it so long, it's because I really want to showcase all of these features that are available in a flight simulator in a Microsoft, Asobo's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Instead of just doing like a 10-minute video, editing everything together, I feel I want to really show you all the possibilities that are possible with this game. Yeah, you can run. And guess what else you can do? Guess what else you can do? If it's not good enough for you to run around with your friends, well, you talk about a drone and free camera. Well, don't worry, we have that. We have a drone, we have a free camera. There it is. Look how cool that is. You can make a movie. Honestly. Look how cool that is. Look at that. And you can walk around anywhere here. You could lose yourself walking around anywhere here in this game. Now imagine when they start adding animals like grizzly bears and wolves and mountain lions. Maybe Sasquatches, you know? Some Sasquatches sightings. Look how beautiful that is. Come on, man, look at that. I have to take a photo of this. This is just beautiful. For you to explore the world in a way that you normally couldn't do it in real life because it would be so expensive. But here you can do it. Here you can have that experience, man. You know, this is, you know, so it's more than just a flight simulator. It's a world simulator where you can explore the world. You know, so what I'm meant to say is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it's a complete package. It's the ultimate flying simulator. You know? Just look how detailed the water is. Look at that water and how detailed it is. And this is running on an Xbox Series X. which is even more impressive. We're not on a PC. So this is what I was saying on my previous videos today. Even on the Callisto Protocol final transmission part 3, which I urge you guys to watch, final transmission part 3. There's a part 4 coming out soon. I said, people talk to me about a PC. Listen, man, I know everything there is to know about PC. I've been using PCs since the PC started, since the personal computer started. So I'm no stranger to PC. But consoles have come a long way, man. I know this. This is a fact because I lived it. The consoles have come a long way. And to me, the consoles are more convenient for gaming. I know personal computers are used for other reasons, for other purposes, and of course. But if you're going to use a personal computer just strictly for gaming, then I think you're better off with a console. With a console, dude, it's cheaper, it's more affordable, and you'll have practically. I mean, are you trying to tell me that the PC version will do something more drastically different and better than a console? To what I'm doing here, are you trying to tell me that PC will do something more drastically better than what I'm doing here? I don't think so. So you have a free cam, which you can use, which is amazing. Now this line, that's my trajectory flight, where I'm supposed to go. So let's go back to where we were. We were right here. So now the question is, well, okay, what if you get lost, Mr. 4K? Don't worry. There is a button you can press that will get you back to your plane. I will show it to you in a minute. I just want to see if I can make it to the lake. I want to see how far can I go here. Look how easy it is to get lost. Here's another lesson to be learned from this. And it's something that you guys should try out. Just look how easy it is to get lost. Look at this. You have no sense of where you're supposed to go. And then you start panicking. You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You see how easy it is to get lost. This is why if you want to go hiking in real life, have someone who is familiar with the area, someone who knows the area, who knows these mountains, who knows these trails around the mountains, someone who has been doing this his entire or her entire life and are very experienced and are professionals. Don't go in there by yourself, and this is how people get missing. All right? This is how people get lost. Because they want to go out there, by themselves, and especially like British Columbia, man. Like you're talking British Columbia, Colorado, Washington State, Oregon, Oregon, even Northern California, right? So you want to be careful. Yeah. You see how easy it is to get lost. And I'm lost now. If this was, well, not only am I lost, but look at this. We got to take a photo of this. A Sasquatch. Now we found that the Sasquatch is here. Sasquatch. See? Sasquatch did this. No one can do this other than Sasquatch to take this log of wood and place it like that. That's a Sasquatch. So now you're stuck here, and now you're at the mercy of a Sasquatch or Sasquatches. Good luck. And here's another thing. This is all real location. This is not some bogus rendering. This is actually a real location. And it's getting dark. Imagine the panic that you would have. It's getting dark. And you're stuck here. And you can't find your way back. And it gets scarier and scarier as you go deeper into the woods. Deeper and deeper and deeper. You know, when I decided to make this video, I was thinking, should I make this video? But I felt like I had to because of MGD Omega. Because I really wanted MGD Omega, my friend MGD Omega, who made this possible, thanks to him, because of his generosity on purchasing 3 months worth of Game Pass Ultimate. I wanted to show him just the possibilities that are available in this game. The endless and endless of possibilities. You see, and it gets creepy now, huh? Oh, yeah. And you see how easy it is to get lost. Now imagine when it's dark. You have to, you gotta be, you have to be smart, man. There was a movie called The Edge. It was filmed in Alberta, Canada. And the famous grizzly, it wasn't even a grizzly, it was a Kodiak bear from Alaska, named Bart the Bear. Alec Baldwin and Sir Anthony Hopkins were in that movie. It was released in 1997. I think it was 1997. And called The Edge. And I remember watching that movie. Still one of my favorite movies, the survival outdoors movies. Sir Anthony Hopkins says to Alex Baldwin's character, "Why do people die of shame?" Right? And he's like, "I don't know." He says, "Because they couldn't think of one thing that would help them stay alive." And he goes like, "What is that?" Alec Baldwin goes like, "Well, what is that?" And Sir Anthony Hopkins says, thinking. Use your brain, think. And this is so true. One of the unique things about that movie, such an underrated movie, The Edge. I would purchase that movie like right away, dude. Guys, don't even rent the movie. Just purchase that movie. It's really that good. It's really good. And what makes that movie so great is the writing. The writing in the movie and just the way it was filmed and everything, especially with the Bart the Bear. And betrayal, friendship, and so many things in that movie. I say it's one of the best Alec Baldwin movies he has ever made. Next to the Hunt for the Red October, I would say The Edge and the Hunt for the Red October, those two movies, are one of his two best. But The Edge, it's, I think, one of his best of all time. Same thing for Anthony Hopkins. I would say The Edge was definitely one of his best, in my opinion. surprised that he didn't get an Oscar for that movie. Such an underrated movie, because the message in that movie is, why do people die of shame? Because they didn't do one single thing that would help them survive. And what is that one thing? Thinking, using your brain, thinking. You know, your greatest tool of all tools that you have in your body is this. What's inside your head is your brain. And sadly, not many people are using it. So, such a great movie, The Edge. If you haven't seen The Edge, I don't know what you're waiting for. It was directed by Lee Tamahori, a New Zealand director. I mean, he did such a fantastic job on that movie. I still can't believe that the movie wasn't even nominated for an Oscar. Well, that's because Titanic came out in '97. Titanic, obviously, nothing could have stopped Leonardo DiCaprio and James Cameron and Kate Winslet and Billy Zane from getting that Oscars. You know, I mean, Titanic was the biggest thing, you know, in '97. You know, so I think that's the reason why The Edge didn't stand a chance. You know, but it was a great movie. It was a great movie, man. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest that you go see it. As a matter of fact, I need to buy that movie in 4K Blu-ray, man. I need to buy that movie, man. That's the movie I need to own. I swear to God, I need to buy that movie. That's the movie I need to have. There's movies you need to own. You need to have in your possession. You need to buy. And The Edge is definitely something I need to buy, man. Anyway, so how do you go back to the plane? Very simple. If you want to go back to the plane, all you have to do is press the RB and X. Hold on, is it RB or X or? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's how. You press, let me see, not the RB, the LB. Left button, not the right button. I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. So if you want to go back to your plane, you just have to press LB and A, not RB. RB is the right button, LB is the left button. So left button, LB and A, and it will take you right back here to the comfort zone of your airplane. Okay? You see how easy it is? So this is what makes Microsoft Flight Simulator so unique. Now, can we really take off from here? I don't think so. But that's okay. That's fine. We were just doing this as a demonstration. You know, I just wanted to demonstrate to you that you can land anywhere you want to land. Of course, you want to use a seaplane. You want to land next to the lake. Of course, that's the idea. That's what I should have done, of course. That's what you want to do. You want to land here next to a lake, right? So obviously I didn't use a seaplane. So let's go back to the main menu. I want to show you something else. I want to go back to the career really quick. I did say this was going to be a long video, okay? So let's go back to the headquarters to the career mode really quick. I want to show you something. So these are the missions that you can do. And look how many missions there are. Look at this. You can do a sightseeing tour with John. Taking Kyle and his brother above Stratford. So let's say we'll choose this first glimpse of Cattleman City with Jessica. All right, let's do this really quick. Now I can play this forever, dude. I enjoy playing career mode and these missions. And it's just fun and entertaining to fly around and listening to conversations as you're flying them, to listen to what the passengers are saying about you and how good you are, right? It also helps your reputation. You earn more credits, and then you're eligible to be certified for a upper level pilot license. You know, there's different types of pilot licenses you can take. So here we go. It's loading the mission right now. Here we go. And the way you start the mission, it's pretty cool. The way you are walking around your plane, removing the covers. It's so satisfying, man, the way they designed this. It's so relaxing and satisfying. This is in California, obviously, because that's where my headquarters are, in California. In the game, of course. Now you don't have to do this. You can skip this. You can skip all of this. You know, it's up to you. But I find it very satisfying, you know, to go through all of this. All right, let's go inside and let's Let's request boarding.
Send the guests. Roger that.
Here they are. And the detail of the characters are pretty cool, man. That's another thing. You know, they've done a fantastic job on the characters as well, and I really like that. This one's really hot. I'm not going to lie. She's hot. She's very hot. And then we can start the procedure. Wait for the engine to start.
Ready to give someone a reason to love the sky. Today, you're flying with one of our friends, Jessica, over our very own region. She's got her husband with her. If the seat belts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Engine started. Let's go.
Let's go. You have to announce the taxi. See how it's telling you what to do? I like this too. It's telling you what you need to do. Announce the taxi.
Charlie Alpha 6 Niner traffic Cessna November 75904 is taxiing to runway 12.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I'm Jessica. Never had the chance to fly over Kettleman City before, and I'm thrilled, so I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Oh,
I'm
don't
David,
worry.
Jessica's husband. Pleasure to meet you.
Don't worry. I will show you guys everything. And you got to be careful how you know, how you drive. Because they will judge you. Based on how good you are. Uh-oh. I screwed it up. Where's the runway? Hold on. Let's go to the runway. All right, I messed it up a little bit here. But that's okay. You know, they're not too harsh. You know, if you make a couple of mistakes, they'll kind of let it go. But they also remind you, hey, next time just make sure you do a better job, you know. The idea is to avoid these mistakes, you know. Now keep in mind I'm using a controller. You know, you really want to use a flight stick or a yoke like I have, you know, Velocity 1 yoke. That's where this game truly shines. We're on a runway. Is that a runway? This is the runway? Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just turn around. Okay. All right, we're ready. Let's take off. All right, Jessica. You guys ready? Cool. Because I know I'm ready. Here we go. Hold on.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yes. It is very stunning. So I need to climb 1,300 feet. And what's so cool about doing these missions, everything is kind of tailor made for you. Like it tells you exactly where you need to go, what the initial climb is. So it's pretty awesome the way they have designed this. And then you get to listen to their conversations as you're flying.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, Jessica's pretty hot. I'm not going to lie, Jessica.
We feel really safe. Matt was right. There's no sense of vertigo at all.
Well,
What's
thank.
that weird jolt? Are we going down?
No, we're good. We're not going down. We're just aligning our plane. You know, it's an alignment. We have to align it properly. And there's so many missions like these. You know, there's also rescue missions that they have.
Don't forget to take pictures.
Yeah, husband, don't forget to take photos.
Still pretty bumpy.
I'm sorry about that, Jessica. And I love
It
the.
must be incredibly romantic to view our beloved region at sunset. Definitely need to book that together, honey.
Yes, honey. I agree. It's so much fun, man, doing these missions. Now, you don't have to do all of this. You can skip to the flight seeing if you want. It's up to you. But I wouldn't skip it. I would like enjoy the whole thing because it's so much fun to listen to them talk.
The sky is so beautiful. And beautiful doesn't really do it justice.
I know. I know. It doesn't really. It's something that needs to be experienced. We're almost there. And look at that scenery, man. It's beautiful.
They say altitude is just a state of mind. My state of mind says we're up really high.
Don't worry. We can go lower.
Hey! Now the rooftops. Never expected
It's
Well,
amazing. I recognized everything down there.
that's good.
I wish we had more time to enjoy the view. It goes by too quickly.
Here we go. Is it better now? I'm sure she's enjoying it. Are you guys having a good time? Because I know I am.
All the cliches about everything being more beautiful from the air are true.
Yes. Yes, Jessica.
Hey, that's my house. And my neighbors. I feel like I want to wave.
I spotted it too, but I didn't have time to snap a pic.
It's an incredible moment to share. I love it.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was fun, wasn't it? Jessica, right? And your name, sir? Tom? Is your name Tom? We'll just call you Tom.
Captain, can
What?
you smooth out the ride?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetheart. Your captain, it's here. Don't worry. Things good, huh?
500.
I can't wait to tell everyone back home about this.
Make sure you tell them about me.
Charlie Alpha 6 Niner traffic Cessna November 75, Niner 047 miles east 1300. For inbound to land runway 12.
And this is so much fun. Just the career mode alone, it's so many hours you can spend just doing the career mode missions. Here we go. And we're ready. You can skip to the landing. Here we go. This is the landing.
Almost there, guys. So Jessica having a good time? Ready for another round?
What a thrill!
I absolutely love the view flying over Kettleman City. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
Sure.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Now, landing a plane can be a bit tricky. So you got to be careful how you land a plane. So, I mean, you know, flying a plane, it takes a lot of patience. You know, it's not something you can rush through it, you know. And you should never rush through it, you know. Don't ever rush through it. Just take your time, okay? What I mean by rush through it, don't try to speed up. That's what I mean. Don't rush through it. Just take it slow, nice and easy. Don't speed up through it. Don't rush through it. Do everything that you're supposed to slowly. Don't make any fast turns. Don't speed up too much. So again, rule of thumb is don't rush through it. Okay? And I think we'll have a successful landing here if we don't rush through it. I think I might be rushing through it a little bit here. Okay. I think we're good.
Charlie Alpha 69er traffic Cessna November 75904 is on final runway 12 to land.
Flaps, come on. Okay, we got this. Come on. Not bad. Well, there it is. I hope you enjoyed it, Jessica. That was fun, huh? Yeah! We did good. And you get extra points. And these extra points help you, become eligible to take the next level pilot license. Or a helicopter license, right? So you earn more credits, and you can use those credits to purchase new planes and unlock new planes. So it's a lot of fun, man. And this is just a career mode, right? So this is my reputation update so far. I need to reach to a B. I'm level 7. Almost level 8. And you got certifications. This is where you can get certified, right? This you can get certified for helicopter, for different types of license, commercial pilot license, right? So there's plenty of stuff to do here. Certification, specialization. You can check out some more missions to see what else is available. And look at all these missions. And this is just in one area in California, right? There's many, many, many more. Lauren wants to explore Madera County. So you can do this mission if you want, right? So what else can I say about the Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? There's honestly I think I have covered pretty much everything there is to cover. Like I said, what makes the 2024 version so different from the 2020 is all of these features that are available. Honestly, it's all these features that are available that are not available in a 2020 version. And I think that's what makes it so unique. It's having all of these features available, you know. And I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm missing out. I mean, let's just go through the features that we have already acknowledged. Ability to exit your plane and travel wherever you want to travel, anywhere on the planet Earth. I think I did make a video where I was walking to the top of Mount Everest in 4K. I recorded the whole thing in 4K. And that was me walking on top of the Mount Everest in 4K. I think I recorded that whole thing in 4K HDR. So it has high dynamic range, 4K HDR. So you can exit out of the plane and walk wherever you want to walk. You can use a free camera to look at the area, to zoom in, to zoom out. You can, I think pretty soon you'll be able to have people join you with a multiplayer, and you guys can fly together to whatever location you want to fly together and do a party chat or Discord chat, and you can have a campfire, sit around the campfire, go to whatever location you want to go to and have a conversation, have some fun, drink some tea, drink some coffee, or beer, whatever, or beer. And just chill out, relax, and have a conversation with your friends. Not that I advise you to drink beer, but if that's what you want to drink, hey man, it's all good. I'm not here to judge. Like coffee or tea, and you can have you could do a podcast. You can actually do a podcast with a bunch of your friends through Discord and party chat while sitting around the campfire. Right? How cool is that? And you guys are having a podcast while you're sitting around your favorite place. right? Whatever that is, whichever country, whichever continent, I don't care. You can pick and choose, and you could have a podcast in Antarctica. So having all of these abilities, it's pretty awesome. So ability to exit out of your plane, land wherever you want to land. Same thing with a helicopter. Ability to use the free camera and just check the entire area, fly around. The ability to have a career mode and rank up throughout your career. The ability to do rescue missions. The ability to have a co-pilot with you. You can customize your co-pilot, create your co-pilot any which way you like to your likeness. You can put a different outfits on your co-pilot. You can dress them the way you want to dress them. So, and then there's a what you call it, a photo mode where you can take photos. There's that too. And I can, maybe I can show you that, but right now I'm in the mission. So yeah, they have it's called a scenery mode where you can take photos as you're flying around in a balloon or a Zeppelin. Like they have Led Zeppelin. They have a balloon. What I mean by Led Zeppelin, I mean Zeppelin, not the band, but the Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin. And flying balloons, you can take photos as you're flying. There's so many things that you can do, and the challenges. And on top of the scenery mode where you can take photos, fly around and take photos, then there's the a challenge mode where you can do challenges and do a variety of different challenges and things like that. So pretty amazing, man. And then on top of all of that, the graphics. How about the graphics, right? The graphics, it's another thing that has also been updated. Looks better. It's more shinier, more vibrant. The lighting is better. Everything from you checking your plane, walking around your plane. You can even open the engine. You can open the oil cover. You can check it out. I mean, there's. You can close it back again. I think you can check the. Let me see. Yeah, your baggage door. Can open it. Like I said, there's so much. And it's not just this Cessna, like any plane. You could be a Boeing 747. You can walk around your Boeing 747. You could be your F-18 Super Hornet. But remember, when you finish watching this video, this is just the beginning of what Asobo it's going to implement here. This is just a small step as to what their bigger goals are, bigger picture is. So imagine 5 years from now how advanced this is going to be. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to create the ultimate flying simulator that there is. And I think they will achieve that. So like I said, this will be that ultimate. Look, it already is the best of the best. This is the ultimate flying simulator. Nothing against the X-Plane, but the features that you have available here, the things that you can do here, I mean, no offense to X-Plane, but the X-Plane can't even hold a glass of water to the Asobo. Let's just be honest. I think I covered everything in this 1 hour and 15 minutes. I mean, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I maybe missed out. Did I... Hold on. So, like, did I miss out anything else? I'm trying to remember. Did I forget? I don't think so. I think I covered everything. I'm trying to think of if there's anything I forgot to show you. I showed you walking around in a forest and how quickly you can go back to your plane by simply pressing L, B, and A. I don't think I have... I mean, I really try to do the best I can here to give you my honest opinion. And I really made this video for MGD Omega to give you my honest opinion on how I feel about Microsoft Flight Simulator. And anyone who's watching this, if you made it this far, I just want you to know that if you're looking for if you have a passion for flying, and if this is something that you're passionate about, I can't think of a better simulator than Microsoft Flight Simulator, honestly. And I'm not sponsored by Microsoft. I'm not sponsored by Asobo. This is just strictly speaking from experience. I've been playing this game for 4 years, since 2020. Let me see, 2020, 2021, 2022, 5 years. 5 years since 2020. I've been playing this since it first came out in August of 2020 on PC. And you can go back to 2020 on my library, on my YouTube, and you will see the amount of videos, the amount of live streams that I have done for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's remarkable. And I think I gained enough experience playing this simulator that I feel that I can honestly say that there's nothing better than this. Like I said, no offense to the X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 is good for what it does. But when you look at the behemoth that is Asobo, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, when you look at this behemoth, I'm sorry. I can't think of anyone else that would be a competition right now. Like I said, there's only one other competitor, and that's the X-Plane. But is it really a competitor? I wouldn't even consider X-Plane to be a competitor, because this is better in... I mean, look, we just went through 2 hours of me showing you why this is the ultimate, the best of the best, you know. So look, I can think of a better Christmas gift. I'm sorry. Did I say grift? Jesus. Starting to sound like John Wayne. What are you talking about? Grift? No grift here. Gift. I can't think of a better gift. You got to remember, I've been talking for 2 hours, guys. 2 hours, all right? It's like watching a movie. So I can't think of a better gift for your kids. And I know kids, they love flying, dude. Even my nephew, he loves flying. Especially if your kids are really passionate about flying. I can't think of a better game to start them off than with this. Honestly, MSFS Flight Simulator is a perfect gift for this Christmas for your kids while the school is out. For holidays, I would purchase the Game Pass Ultimate right away for this, without any hesitation. I mean, just the MSFS Flight Simulator 2024 alone. To me, it's worth a Game Pass Ultimate, and I can think of a better game to have your kids play this than this, and they will learn about the planes as they're playing this. They're going to learn more. They're going to learn like how to navigate, how to like learn different call signs and things like that. The the measurements on the instruments and all of these things. They'll learn what the flaps are for, and when do you raise the flaps, when do you bring the flaps down, all of that stuff. So MSFS Flight Simulator, it's highly recommended, and I think I did the best I could to give you my honest, detailed opinions about how I feel about this game. And if you guys made it this far, I thank you. I know that this video, it's a special interest, but I felt like I needed to do like a proper, detailed perspective. I don't even call this a review. I call this a perspective, to give you a proper perspective on why I love this flight simulator, why it's so loved by so many. 50 million people. Listen, we're talking 50 million people that support Flight Simulator, meaning that they are using this software and they're supporting this software. That's 50 million. And I think the numbers might be higher now due to the Flight Simulator 2024. So, there you have it, guys. I think I covered as much as I can cover. But keep in mind, MSFS Flight Simulator 2024, it's always evolving. It's always being developed. And I think that's what makes it so unique. It's always being developed. It's always evolving. And I think that's what makes it so unique. That's what makes it so great, Well, I'm running out of breath, man. It's been 2 hours. I can't believe, man. 2 hours is the longest 2-hour video I made for MSFS Flight Simulator. But I really wanted to do this video for MGD Omega because he wanted me really to give my honest opinions on how I feel about 2024. And I hope that I really did the best I could to point out some differences, to point out why this is going to be the ultimate version of the MSFS Flight Simulator. But we just have to be patient. We just have to wait, because this is still in development. And as the time goes, we'll see this development, become the ultimate flying simulator. Honestly, it already is, but I think with possibility of Xbox VR headset, which I have mentioned, I think I just want to say this before I go. The fact that you can play this game on your Samsung TV, on your Amazon Fire TV stick, on your Meta Quest 3, on the cloud, on the tablet, on the phone, on your Xbox Series S, Series X, PC. No limitations to where you can play this, which makes it even more appealing and affordable, versus the X-Plane 12. Because X-Plane 12 is strictly PC and you have to pay. So, I don't think anyone will disagree with me that what Asobo has created here is truly a love letter to pilots. If you're a pilot, man, Asobo MSFS Flight Simulator 2024, it's a love letter to the pilots, to the aviation. It's the love letter to the aviation. If you love flying, this is it. It wouldn't surprise me if John Travolta has this and he's flying sometimes, and if he's using this software, it wouldn't surprise me when he has some free time. Same thing with Tom Cruise. It wouldn't surprise me when he has a free time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's using this. So there you have it. Thank you for making it this far. 2 hours and 2 minutes. And I've been pumping out so many videos, guys. I mean, I think I've already published like 85 videos in less than 1 week, man. Less than 1 week, I published 85 videos. That's how many videos I've been pumping out. And other than that, I don't know, is there anything else I can say that I haven't already said? Yeah, thank you, MGD Omega. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to play this game. Many others, like Indiana Jones, which I have finished, Stalker 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Thank you. Because of you, really, it's because of MGD Omega I was able to do this. I was able to bring all of these videos. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to afford Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So big thanks to MGD Omega. And that's why I'm making this video. I'm really making this video for him. Because he wanted me to really give my in-detail perspective on this game and how I feel about this game and what I think. And I hope that I did that. I hope that I did my job here. If I missed something, I'm sorry, but I think I covered all the major key important points that separates this one from the previous one, which is 2020. And I hope that you guys enjoy this, that you made it this far. And if you did, I thank you. I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next video. Like I said, don't forget to watch my final transmission Callisto Protocol video as well, which is already out. Go check that out as well. It's in 4K, part 3. Part 4 is coming out soon. And I'm sure there will be a part 5 as well. So, thank you for watching. God bless you. Happy holidays. Stay safe out there. And have a good time. You know, have a good time. It's the most important. You know, I always like to give a good advice at the end. You know, make sure you have a good time. Make sure you find something to enjoy in life. Okay? Find something that's something that makes you happy, and enjoy it. Thank you. Love you all. Be good. Stay blessed.